what we'll do is we'll start with our feet flat on the floor, ideally, and a straight spine. So you may choose to sit on the floor, you may choose to be in your work desk, whatever it is that works for you. But ideally, getting those feet flat on the floor and a lovely long spine will help kind of get you into your body and out of your head. And we just close our eyes and resting your hands. I have my hands resting in my lap. You might choose to hold your tummy, whatever feels good in your body right now. We'll allow the eyes to close. And we just really draw our attention inward. So regardless of whatever's going on around you, or whatever type of morning you've had so far, or whatever your day ahead of you holds, we'll just allow the eyes to close and that invitation to be here now. So lengthening through the spine, just drawing the belly in to keep that back lovely. And it's almost like you have a strong back and a soft front. The eyes are closed. I'm just taking a moment here to check in and asking yourself, how are you this morning? Scanning your body. Just being aware of any aches or pains or anything that's distracting you in your body. And then taking a moment and noticing how your breath is moving through your body. So really feeling into your breath, and without trying to correct it, allowing the breath to breathe naturally in its own rhythm, and just following that breath. Feeling into your in-breath and noticing your exhale. And for anyone who's just joining, we're just having our feet flat on the floor, a long back, and allowing ourselves just to really be with our breath for a few minutes. So regardless of where you're joining from, just working on that long spine and feet connecting into the earth. And noticing how your breath is feeling in your body without any corrections. Really just an awareness on the natural flow of your breath this morning. And in a moment, we're going to begin to count our breath. We're going to start, there'll be 3 breath patterns I'm going to do with you during this short practice. The first one we're going to do in a moment, we're going to work on inhaling for count of 4, and then we're going to work on exhaling for count of 8. And if you have any sinus, respiratory, or any breathing difficulties at the moment, please feel free to modify. And it's just working on having an inhale and then bringing an exhale that's twice the length. And my top tip as we're doing this is that if the mind begins to wander, just keep coming back to the counting practice. And if the mind wanders 100 times, come back to the count 100 times. And just the invitation here is just to let everything else go and notice your breath in your body. So when you're ready, let's begin to inhale, 2, 3, 4, and then slowly exhaling for 8, 7, 6, exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, we're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhaling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do 5 more in this pattern. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhaling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhaling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhaling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last two. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we inhale, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just release that counting practice and invite yourself right back into this moment, allowing your breath to flow through the body in its natural rhythm. And again, just really feeling your feet beneath you and seeing if you can sit a little taller, keeping your spine strong and your tummy muscles and your front of your body soft. And just feeling into your breath, noticing how you feel after about 4 to 5 minutes of breathing there. And just bringing that awareness again and again, just back to yourself right here and right now. We're going to begin another breathing practice, slightly different. This time we're going to be inhaling for count of 3, exhaling for count of 3, and we're going to introduce holding our breath for 3. So it's as though we're breathing in a circular motion. And perhaps as we're doing it, noticing the difference between your inhale, your exhale, and that hold. And again, the invitation is just to keep being with your breath, following the dialogue. And if, things are doing later, things on your list pop into your head, guide yourself gently and compassionately back to the breath, back to the numbers, back to the counting, and just really working on that straight spine and that invitation for just stillness, where you are exactly where you're supposed to be doing exactly what you're supposed to do. So when you're ready, let's begin our circular breathing by inhaling, 2, 3, slowly exhale, 2, 3, and then holding your breath, 2, 3. Again, we inhale, 2, 3. Let's exhale, 2, 3, and hold your breath, 2, 3. Inhaling, 2, 3. Exhaling, 2, 3, and hold your breath, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, and hold your breath, 2, 3. Continuing, inhaling, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, and hold your breath, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, and hold your breath, 2, 3. 4 more like this. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, and hold your breath, 2, 3. Last 3. Inhaling, 2, 3. Exhaling, 2, 3, and hold your breath, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, and hold your breath, 2, 3. Last one. Inhaling, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, and hold your breath. 2, 3. And then just returning to your natural breathing rhythm, feeling your breath moving through your body at your natural pace. Again, that invitation to notice your feet, perhaps your seat, really connecting to the surface beneath you. Being aware of any changing sensations in your body and just breathing normally, nothing to control. And again, that invitation for the spine to be long and strong, the front side of your body to be soft and open. Just feeling your breath, inviting yourself to be in this moment and simply be. We're going to go with one more breath practice. The next breath practice is our box breathing, which some of you might be familiar with. In this practice, we inhale for 4. We're going to hold for 4 after the inhale, and then we exhale for 4, and again we hold for 4 after the exhale. So it's as though we're moving in a box-like motion. 4 breath inhale, a pause for 4, 4 exhale, pause for 4. I'll count you through it. And again, inviting your awareness and your attention to compassionately return to the breath, return to the count, and really letting everything wait for later and allowing this time to really set yourself up for your best possible day by just giving yourself and gifting yourself a little bit of time with your breath, your meditation, your mindfulness. Anybody with any restrictions in the breath, feel free to shorten it to a 2-2-2-2 or 3-3-3-3, whatever works best for your body right now. So again, just checking in that your feet are connected, feeling your seat, and then working on having that long spine, softness in the front, and a strong back. And when you're ready, let's begin to inhale. 2, 3, 4. Consciously holding the breath. 2, 3, 4. And then we allow the breath to exhale. 2, 3, 4. Then we hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 4 more. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. 3 more. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. And just letting that breath melt away, and inviting your awareness back to your natural rhythm of breath. Perhaps noticing that that breath is a little longer, slower, or deeper. Feeling that your body knows how to breathe. I'm just dwelling for a few moments here in your body's natural breath cycle. Inviting your awareness and your attention to follow your breath in and out. Continuing to guide your attention over and over, again and again, back to your breath. And then when you feel ready, just inviting a little bit of movement into your body, perhaps moving the fingers and moving the toes. And if your eyes were closed, inviting your eyes to open. And just coming right back to this moment. So for the next part of our workshop, we're going to do a small bit of movement, mainly head, neck, and shoulders. So if you're restricted for space, just moving, the movements are very slow, very soft, nothing too strenuous, you don't need much space. And once we've done the looseners for the head, neck, and shoulders, we're going to move into a meditation. And that meditation will be the body scan, where we move through different parts of our body. And the invitation will be we squeeze and release. And then when we release, we're bringing a softness into our body. So again, working with the space restrictions, working with the space restrictions that you have, working with any limitations in terms of your range of motion or your movements, and just really drawing our attention into our body this time, and that will lead us into our meditation. So when you feel ready, just lengthening up through the spine, softening the shoulders. Again, that invitation to the feet flatten the floor. And when you feel ready, we're going to drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And please be really conscious of how your body is feeling this morning, space you're in, your own ability to be able to move and stretch, just being kind and compassionate to how you find your body. Gently we return to center, and in your own time, lightly dropping the opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. So the sensation of length through one side and a small compression in the other. And gently coming to center. And then inviting the chin to lift towards the sky. Again, mindful of any neck or shoulder injuries going to your own edge. Slowly coming to center. And when it feels good for you, guiding your chin towards your chest, lengthening the back of your neck. And slowly coming to center. When you feel ready, we'll invite the arms to face each other. And if it feels okay for you, we're just going to cross the elbows. That might be your maximum. If it feels okay, you might get the wrists crossed, perhaps the hands. So you can be either just with the elbows crossed or go a little further. And it's just an inhale, reaching up high. We're trying to get into the shoulders and neck where we hold a lot of tightness. And then as you exhale, draw the elbows down. And again, the inhale, just reaching a little higher. And the exhale, drawing the elbows down. I'll do once more on this side, reaching a little higher with those arms, and softly draw the elbows down. When you feel ready, uncross the arms, let them meet in the center, and then we'll take the opposite arm on top. So a good first place to start is just crossing the elbows. And if you've got the flexibility, cross the wrists and the hands. Inhale, we reach high, and exhale, drawing the arms down. Again, inhale, reaching a little higher, and softly draw the arms down, easing out tightness from the shoulder blades. Once more, reaching and gently releasing. Then we uncross the arms, taking your hands down towards your knees, and we just invite some shoulder circles. So you've been sitting for a while. So before the next meditation, it's a good idea just to get a little bit of movement into the body. And while we're moving the body, we'd invite any tightness or stress to leave. And then we go opposite directions. So gentle, soft movements, rolling out the shoulders, And then depending on where you're sitting, if you've got the space to do so, we'll take one hand behind you, opposite hand to the knee, and a gentle twist. If you're short in space, just looking over the shoulder. Mindful of how your body is feeling, kindly and compassionately, just twisting to within your own range of motion. And then softly returning to center. Same thing, second side. One hand behind you if space allows, opposite hand to the knee, and a gentle twist. Moving through your spine, using your eyes to see a new point behind you, gently twisting, and slowly returning to center. And then from here, if space allows, we take the right arm across the body, opposite arm in front of the forearm. If you don't have space for that, you can just hold the elbow. And on your inhale, we just do a little stretch. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, we softly and kindly stretch. So you want to feel this down, relax down your back muscles, and gently to center. And just one more like this, a gentle stretch. And softly coming to center. Release the arms down, roll the shoulders. And we do the same thing, second side, all the movements within your own range of motion. Taking the left arm across, you can either hold the elbow or the forearm for a deeper stretch. And then we twist. Let your gaze follow that, gently twisting and softly coming back to center. Your inhale breath, a gentle twist. And as you exhale, slowly come to center. And last one, gently twisting. And softly to center, allow the arms to come down. And we're going to interlace our fingers in front of us. And if your space allows, just stretch the arms forward. And as I'm stretching my arms forward, I'm kind of rolling out my upper back, just creating space between the shoulder blades. And then I straighten my back and sit tall, hands come into my heart. And we'll go for two more like that, inviting that stretch, just stretching the arms forward, opening out through that upper back. And then sitting up tall, hands to the heart. And one last one, chin to the chest, stretch it out. And sitting tall, hands come into the heart, brilliant. And the last one we'll do is we'll take our hands to your knees, if your space allows, and just gently rotate the upper body around on the lower body. So again, consciously and kindly moving within your own range of motion. We're just trying to kind of shift the energy a little bit before our next meditation. And then we go opposite direction. Nice big circles within your own range of motion, in the space that you have. Just trying to get a bit of movement around the pelvis and lower back. And right back to center. If you feel like shaking it out, go for it. You may choose to be still, whatever works for your body. So for our next part is we're going to move into our body scan meditation. And that's where we're moving through each of the parts of the body. I'm going to start at the feet and move right up to the head. And there'll be an invitation to kind of squeeze into the space I'm speaking about and release. So there'll be certain parts that will be more challenging to get that squeezed feeling. So your imagination works wonders. So we'll start with the feet and then we move through the legs, squeezing and then the releasing. And the invitation is bringing that relaxation and rest into your body. So when you feel ready, again, I'd invite you to have your feet flat on the floor if your space allows. Long spine, tummy muscles drawing in, your back strong, your front open. If it's comfortable for you and if it's safe to do so, you can close your eyes. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring our awareness to our feet. And then taking your awareness to your left foot, let's squeeze our left foot. So maybe curling up the toes, squeezing that left foot, and then squeezing into the right foot. So tighten and squeeze, feeling the feet, tighten and squeeze and freeze, and then soften, relax, and release. Repeating in your mind, I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are soft, relaxed, and released. And then taking your awareness and placing them on your shins, your calves. And just feeling any sensations or none in your shins and in your calves. And let's try to consciously contract the muscles, perhaps of our calves, maybe seeing in our mind's eye if we could squeeze that space between your ankle and your knees, tighten and squeeze, squeeze and freeze, and then soften, relax, and release. Repeating in your mind's eye, I relax my shins and I relax my calves. I relax my shins and I relax my calves. My shins and my calves are soft, relaxed, and released. Let's move the awareness a little higher. We're really concentrating on our thighs from our knees right up to our hips. In your mind's eye or physically in your body, whatever works for you, working on squeezing in around your thighs, perhaps including the pelvis. Let's squeeze our thighs and our pelvis. So squeezing through your thighs and your pelvis, tighten and hold and freeze, freeze and squeeze, and then soften, relax, and release. And repeating in your mind's eye, I relax my thighs and I relax my pelvis. I relax my thighs and I relax my pelvis. My thighs and my pelvis are soft, relaxed, and released. Just noticing the sensation from your hips right down to your heels and into your toes. And really inviting that sense of softness and relaxation into your lower body. Feeling really rooted and connected, strong yet soft in that lower body. And then when you feel ready, again, we're going to move our attention and let's place it on our tummy and our chest. And either in your mind's eye or physically in your body, we're going to tighten our tummies and squeeze into our chest muscles. Tightening tummy and tightening chest. Squeezing your tummy, squeezing your chest. Tighten and squeeze, squeeze and freeze. And then consciously soften, relax, and release. And really inviting a softness back around your tummy, opening around the heart, the chest, the lungs. Perhaps a big belly breath here to get deep into your belly to release that tension. And we'll exhale with a sigh. We'll go for two more like that. Long, big belly breaths, breathing in and exhaling. Once more like this, breathing in and exhaling. Returning to your regular breath and repeating in your mind, I relax my chest and I relax my tummy. I relax my chest and I relax my tummy. My chest and my tummy are soft, relaxed, and released. Just feeling into that softness around your tummy and your chest, allowing any tightness or tension to really melt away. And each breath, bringing that sense of rest, ease, and stillness right through your body, from your chest to your tummy, hips, pelvis, and right down to your toes. So let's bring our awareness to our shoulders. And just feeling this current sensations in your shoulders. And then allowing your awareness to spread from your shoulders on both arms, right down through your upper arms. Maybe feeling around your elbows, down to your forearms, your wrists, and right the way to the tips of your fingers. And then if it's comfortable, and you've got the space to do so, let's make a fist with our hands. Let your hands just hang by your side. And we're going to squeeze from our fists through our forearms, our upper arms, right into our shoulders. And then I'll invite you to lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And you're squeezing from your shoulders down to your fists. Bring all the power and strength you can from your shoulders to your fists. Squeeze and freeze, freeze and squeeze, tighten and hold and squeeze, squeeze, freeze, freeze, squeeze. And then on your next exhale, soften, relax, and release. Drop your shoulders, release your hands, release your arms. You return your hands to wherever feels comfortable on your body. And just letting that softness, rest, peace, and ease move from your shoulders right down to the tips of your fingers. Letting go of any gripping, any holding, any tightness. And in your mind's eye, just repeat the words, I release my shoulders and my arms. I release my shoulders and my arms. My shoulders and my arms are soft, relaxed, and released. Again, inviting that sense of softness, stillness, and real sense of well-being and wellness just to wash over your body from your shoulders, the tips of your fingers, through your chest, your tummy, your pelvis, all the way to your toes, bathing in this sense of rest, ease, and relaxation. Let's move our attention now and place it on our face, our heads, our neck. And we're going to work on bringing a little bit of tightness and tension in around our neck, our face, and our heads. So I'd ask you to close your eyes, squeeze your mouth, tighten your cheeks, squeeze your brow. Perhaps take your chin back towards your neck so you can kind of squeeze your neck. And visualize that whole neck, face, head, tight and contracted, squeeze and freeze, tighten your mouth, tighten your jaw, tighten your cheeks, tighten your forehead, tighten your nose, chin to the chest, squeeze that neck, squeezing, tighten, and then soften, relax, and release. Lengthening and softening those lovely strong neck muscles. Relax your jaw, relax your mouth, softening your cheeks, getting your eyes soften, relaxing space around your eyebrows and that space between your eyebrows. Consciously relaxing your forehead, perhaps feeling that sense of ease moving into your scalp. So the whole head, face, and neck are soft, relaxed, and released. Repeating to yourself, I relax my neck, my jaw, and my face. I relax my neck, my jaw, and my face. My neck, my jaw, and my face are soft, relaxed, and released. And really inviting that sense of rest, that full nervous system reset to move from the crown of your head, bringing ease into your face, softness into your neck, relaxing the shoulders, right down to the tips of the fingers, inviting any tightness, tension, or stress just melt away from your heart, your chest, your lungs, consciously inviting softness into your tummy, releasing any tension in your pelvis, that sense of rest, ease, moving from your pelvis through your thighs, into your knees, right down into your ankles and all the way to your toes. Just feeling your whole body. So we have just released anything that no longer serves it. Just breathing deep and full, and wrapping your bodies in this sense of rest, stillness, and peace. Long, slow in breaths and deep, full exhales. Each breath connecting you a little deeper into your body, and really enhancing that sense of well-being, wellness, stillness, and that invitation to really come back home into your body with nothing to do here but simply be. And really inviting your nervous system and every cell in your body to absorb this sense of rest or stillness or whatever is coming up for you. Really absorb it so that this will follow you through your day into your week. Really feeling that you have the inner resources to return here at any time. And feeling your body as a whole. And inviting a little bit of movement into your fingers and your toes. Perhaps a few of those little circles where you move that upper body around, just bringing movement back in. And in your own time, allowing the eyes to open and being back in your room, in your body, with your breath. So we've got one final practice to do. And this one, for some, it might be the most challenging. And for others, be a dab hand, it'll be easy. But this is our little bit of mindfulness. And there's very little dialogue in this section. It's all about stillness and silence. So we'll go for about 3 minutes. And I'll guide you at the start, and then there'll be silence. Know that I'm here. At any stage, just open your eyes. I'm right here. Use the chat, anything like that. Or open your eyes, feel back in the room, and then go back to your stillness. So it's kind of putting together the breath work, the meditation, and now into mindfulness and that present moment awareness. So I'll guide you into it, and then there'll be about 3 minutes of nothing, but I'm here and I'm holding the space. And it's just that invitation for you to really be on your own in this moment. So when you're ready, if you need to move or adjust or shake it out a little bit before we begin, go for it. Big fan of shaking it out before my meditations. And when you're ready again, that feet flat on the floor is really good for you, grounds you and connects you. So like a broken record about feet flat on the floor, but it is a big help, particularly when we're going into a little bit of silence. So placing the feet, really connect them into whatever surface you have under you and feeling your seat. And then lengthening tall, softening the shoulders, resting your hands whatever way is comfortable for wherever you are, allowing the eyes to close. And then really combining, this has been building up to this point in your practice this morning. So combining the breath and the body awareness and that invitation to simply be. So feeling your feet and your seat connecting you to the surface beneath. And in a moment, you're going to be left in that little bit of stillness and silence. The invitation to really feel into your body and follow your breath. And the skill of mindfulness is that when the distractions, thoughts, ideas, the hesitation, the resistance pops in, that you skillfully and compassionately come back to your breath. Feel your body, come back to your breath. Feel your body, come back to your breath. That could be every second over the next 3 minutes. Whatever comes up for you, let's go there now. So eyes closed, awareness of body and breath, being here now. And slowly and gently noticing your physical body, perhaps moving the fingers and moving the toes. Allowing the eyes to open here. Just really taking all the movement, the mindfulness, meditation, whatever little pieces of magic you got from this morning, really take them into your day. So don't leave them here in Zoom with me. You take them into your day, into your wellness, into your well-being. It's like you've really filled your cup this morning, and keep those with you, and know that just a couple of minutes or moments of breath and stillness can get you back here anytime. So that concludes our breath, meditation, and mindfulness workshop this morning. I am going to stay on. If anyone has any questions or comments or wants to chat about anything, I'll be here. You're very welcome to either use a chat or unmute yourself. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and enjoy your lunchtime walk and keep your wellness and your well-being going, not just today, but every day.